messing about. Okay. Is that right? Okay. Oof. Oof. Let's have a look. So today's temperature in the pool, that surprises me. It's going to be 14, would you believe? 14 in the pool. Still freezing. And obviously, next couple of days, we're going to get a lot of winds. It's a very windy day today. So what I thought I'd do, I'll walk through my barbecue that my wife still hasn't fixed. What she's tending to do is going to tile all this, and we're going to put a new roof on. And I think the plan is we're going to move that shower into here, brick that in, so we've got a little bit of privacy. And then this end is going to be the barbecue and sitting area, because we used to sit here when we first got it. It used to be our seating area, but we moved it over there. And you're probably asking, what's these flower pots here? Because I've got a feeling I'm going to remove all these tiles here, and we're just going to about to say plaster it. Not going to plaster it, you know. We're going to so it's all white again, because right down the far end there it's white anyway. We're just going to redo that, because these tiles have just been plodded on there with some dabs of sticky stuff. I can't even remember. I installed this stuff years ago, but there's massive gaps behind it, and of course what's happening is the heat is just pushing them off. So a couple have already fallen off, and I'm thinking about just taking the whole lot off, and we'll just get it redone again, which we've done at the front of the property. So a lot of jobs this year. I'm going to also remove all this stuff around the pool, which is another job. Yeah, we've got a lot of work as always. So anyway, so we'll start with the vlogging now. Okay, so I'll just put that stone down there a minute. You'll still see in the garden. I'm getting into my swing chair. Okay, so hopefully, okay, that's not bad, is it? I've got 18 in the hour. Anyway, obviously I didn't know who come on first, so you're all top people. 18. Anyway, today, guys, I'm not having a moan. Today I'm back on the usual stuff. Got a question from Lorraine. So we're talking about today's temperature, even though the pool fascinated me. It was 14 in the pool, but it's 17 in the shade. But I got a feeling it's more to do with that wind. It feels quite warm. So Yogi, you're my first man. I did have 18. Now I've dropped down to 14 already. Anyway, tomorrow, guys, it's Free Sticker Sunday. Not today, remember, it's tomorrow. Now I could be live. I'm going out tomorrow with the gang. So it's definitely a blowy day. Yeah, no work today, Jose, as they say. So, should we get straight into the question? Yeah, let's get into the question. I've got to thank everybody from yesterday's, when I was doing my moan about the postal service here in Spain. It's nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with the Spanish. It's to do with those people back in the UK. Anyway, Right, so Lorraine's saying, everybody's kicking in now. We're top people. Oh, wow. Drano Hammers is giving me, he's bought me a huge coffee. He's a top man. So that's what you can do, guys. If you wanted to, you can contribute to my coffee while we're in the live chat. So it makes it more interactive between us. Especially, I forget his name now. Something to do with hammers, wasn't it? Yeah, top man. Anyway, going back to the question. So Lorraine's asking, we live in Porto Lambrus, you know, and if you know me, I'm not a very good reader, so we're talking that one there. So I'm sorry, Lorraine, my English was pants anyway, but I think that's Lambrus. I'll be honest, never heard of it, but I probably have because Porto, obviously I know what Porto means, so obviously you're on the coast, no doubt, but I haven't heard of that place, so I don't know how far that's down. If it's near Granada, maybe, I don't know. It is chilly down there. Anyway, they say they live up in the mountains. Now we are old, aren't we all? Eh? Aren't we all old? Thinking about moving to Camposol. Thinking, remember, could you let us know if you could live on Camposol without using the car? I would say yes and no. I think if you got some money and you don't mind catching taxis, I'm on about if you got a hospital appointment, because unfortunately our hospital is Cartagena, which is about an hour's drive away, even though on Camposol Way we've got a private hospital, should be opening up any time now. So if you've got private health insurance, then that's all right, isn't it? You just got to go down the road. I mean, to me, I've got not even a 5-minute walk. Medical centre, for me, because I live on it's probably about a 2-minute walk. But I would say personally, you still need a car. But if you, hello, what's happened there? It's all right. It's me gimbal decided to do one, and it's to do with the wind. So weird that. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, going back to the question, I mean, you could do without a car. I know there are some people on Camposol that haven't got cars, and we had a lady the other day. She walks from C all the way over to A because she likes coming over to A for a cup of coffee and that. And I suppose it's a good way of keeping exercise. But in the summertime, when you're talking up in the 40s, would you really want to be? You wouldn't want to be out in it. That's for sure. So I mean, if you're saying you're too old to drive a car, then obviously you obviously then you can't drive a car, can you? And I think this is where living on the community, and don't forget, it's not just all Brits. You've got people from Netherlands, you've got people from France and Germany. There's still a good community, and you will make friends. You have to make an effort. Don't stay stuck in your house all day. You have to get out and about, have a cup of coffee. People meet each other, and no doubt you can make friends, and yeah, maybe you could get some help with transportation. Obviously, the supermarkets, I believe they do like a home delivery service, but it's all going to cost you extra money. That's the thing. So I personally would say you need a car, but you could. I know it's just, I don't know what's going on. Hang on, let's have a look at my gimbal thing a minute. Oh, I know what it is. It's what it is, right? It's because it's all right. That's my error. It's a technical problem there. I didn't have it balanced correctly, so that's why it was doing that. Sorted out now, hopefully. I don't know. I got a little red thing there, so probably what it also means is that I'm gonna have to recharge that battery on the gimbal thing. Yeah, so I mean we got we got a Campo bus on Camposol that sort of does it Monday to Friday. You pay. I don't know too much about it. You would have to go onto their Facebook page, but I think you pay like a monthly fee. I don't think it's a lot. It's a contribution to the fuel and that, because it's all voluntary, and they take people to the medical centre, especially if you're living on D. It's a long way to go, and also to the local supermarket, which is on B, the Consume. I don't think it goes any further. It won't go down to Mazarin and places like that, but there is a bus stop on A, down just past the new hospital they've just built. You can catch a bus there down in the Mazarin, down to the port, and I believe when I was chatting to people a while back, you can actually catch the bus to Toltana and Alhama, you know, for the local markets, things like that during the week. Going any further, it probably ain't going to happen. But you've got to bear in mind, guys, without the car, if you did have to go to hospital, so especially Cartagena, and if you can't speak Spanish, you then, on top of the taxi, whatever that would cost, I would hate to think, on top of that, you've got a translator. So if you just go to the hospital for a checkup or something, it could be rather expensive. So, I mean, what I would do, Lorraine, is come here first, have a look, make sure this is what you would like, you know, before you make any other decisions, because that's what I would always say, is come here first, have a good look, not just at the property you're thinking about buying, but also the area. Have a feel for the community areas. I'm talking about A and B, you know, where people have a drink, yeah, and have something to eat. And if that's for you, yeah, go for it. But I still think you need some sort of transport. I mean, some people use mobility scooters. I mean, maybe they have got a medical problem, but I have seen a few. I thought, well, I don't think they need medical. And I know if Jazz and Paula are watching, they've got those electric scooters that you can get. Maybe for us older people, maybe that's not for you, but you can't, you know, you could survive without a car, because there are people here that haven't got a car. But I still would say, yes, you need a car, because, you know, just to get, I mean, and also get out and about, even if it means just popping down the road for half an hour down to the local beaches, because that's the other thing. Nothing like sitting out on the beach, nice cold beer, especially down at Balwavo. You know, they've got bars on the beach there. You can just sit there all day, you know. But Lorraine, check it out first. That's what I say. So that's it today. I've got now tomorrow, depending on what happens tomorrow, because the weather has been changing day to day. I was thinking about going out today, but I thought no, because of the wind. It's really windy today. Tomorrow it's just supposed to be cloudy, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be going out, and I might do it out while I'm out live. But I've got a horrible feeling where I'm going, there's going to be no internet. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, right, so I might be on. I'm going to be late tomorrow. That's what. I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to give you a hint. See, I'm just going to be late tomorrow. But I will be there. So as I always say, guys, if you're a subscriber, ring that bell, you get a notification when I go live, because I won't be on long. It'll be 5 or 10 minutes at the most. I've got 25 in the house. I've had a coffee bought for me, a big coffee with a couple of Kit Kats, I reckon. Anyway, very much for popping in. I'll catch you tomorrow, guys, as long as I don't get blown away. Adios, amigos. Right, where is it? There it is.